Hey guys, it's Logan at Copper Johns, and you're watching Logan's Corner. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Logan's Corner. I truly appreciate you guys being here. If you're new here, Logan's Corner is a series on the Copper Johns YouTube page where we talk about all things Copper Johns, from the smallest of our products all the way to what our mission statement is and everything in between. Today is going to be an episode where we're going to talk about something other than products. June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and as you guys know, we here at Copper Johns take mental health very seriously. Not only do we have experiences in our own life dealing with mental health and mental illness issues, but we truly care about the lives of those that are a part of the Copper family. There is a stigma in this world surrounding men's mental health that has to end. It simply is not acceptable, and it is something that we have to change. It is not a sign of weakness to talk about the things that we are struggling with. It is not a sign of weakness to express your feelings to people that you can trust. It is not a sign of weakness to reach out to a doctor, a therapist, a psychiatrist, or any other medical professional that you might need to seek some help from to feel more like yourself. Mental health and mental illness struggles are already hard enough being trapped inside your own brain. You don't need to hear the opinions of people who don't understand something because they don't experience it themselves. Whether you or someone you love is dealing with symptoms of depression, anxiety, bipolar, schizophrenia, dissociative identity disorder, borderline personality disorder, or anything in between, it is okay to not be okay. But what is not okay is to not seek help. I promise you, from my own personal experience and from the experiences of people that I love, it is far better off for you to seek help than to listen to the opinions of people who are closed-minded or who might just need help themselves and are too afraid to ask. Now, a lot of you guys know my story, and I will not give you the full rundown here, but I will give you a snapshot. In 2017, I was diagnosed with bipolar. It rocked my world. It turned everything upside down. I had no idea what was going on prior to that. I knew something was wrong, but I didn't have the specifics. My life was falling apart. I was going to lose my family, my wife and my children. I was going to lose my job. I was going to lose everything because I was failing, and I didn't know why. I was trapped inside my own head. I was struggling. I was making mistakes that could have been avoided. But I was too prideful and I was too arrogant to admit that I needed help. But thanks to my wife and a few other people, I was able to get the help that I needed. It is not an instantaneous thing. It is a long road. It's been 7 years since I was diagnosed bipolar, and I wish I could promise you that everything I tried worked. I've been prescribed a lot of different medications and a lot of different treatment plans from a lot of different doctors. Some things have worked, some things have not. But what's most important is that I was trying. And that's all that we're asking from you, is that if you feel like something is off, please try. If you feel like something is wrong, please try. If you feel like harming yourself or somebody else, please reach out for help. Like I said, it is okay to not be okay. It is okay for your brain to be sick. Mental health and mental illness is a finicky thing when it comes to people who don't understand it. If you were to be out in public and trip and break your arm, nobody would tell you to just relax. Nobody would tell you that you're fine, you don't need medication. Nobody would tell you that you don't need to go to the doctor, because it's a physical ailment that you can see. But unfortunately, when it comes to mental health and mental illness, to people who don't understand it, they will do just that. Sometimes they will belittle your experiences and they will tell you things that are not solutions to the problem whatsoever. That's why you need to reach out to somebody who has the experience, somebody who has the expertise. And I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about a medical professional, somebody who has devoted their life to helping better the lives of other people. Now, while it is important to reach out to a medical professional, it is also important to have friends. It is also important to have people that you can trust. And if you feel like you don't have that in your life, please reach out to us. As a lot of you guys know, Tyson and I have the Dad Bods and Beards podcast and platform where we talk about men's issues and a lot about men's mental health and men's mental illness. Tyson and I don't ever want to portray that we have everything figured out, but we do want to show you what vulnerability and speaking up can do for you. I promise you, one of the best things that I have ever done for my mental illness and my mental health, aside from seeking help from a medical professional, was talking about it. That is what's going to end the stigma. Speaking up and speaking loud and letting people know that it is a real thing and that there is a lot of big, strong, tough men that deal with it. Now, this might come out a little bit harsh, but there is a lot of truth in it, that I would rather listen to a friend cry than watch a friend die. A lot of times a mental health issue will make you feel like you are trapped in a prison that only exists inside your head. But I promise you, you also hold those keys to opening those gates. So if you have been looking for a sign or for a reason to grab those keys and open the gates, this is it. Take a chance on yourself, improve your life, reach out for help. If you don't know where to go, please reach out to us. There are so many resources, there's so many things that you can do, and a lot of them are free. I know that in this world, money and insurance and things like that really make things difficult to come by, especially when we're trying to seek help. And if you feel like there is people in your life that will not accept you after this point, if you start speaking up, it might be time to find new people. Because unfortunately, in the long road of improving your mental health, you will lose people along the way. But I promise you, you will be better for it. Sometimes it's hard to have a breakthrough if at first you don't have a breakdown. Now, my challenge to you for the month of June is that if you yourself are struggling, please use this as your sign to finally ask for help. Make that phone call, reach out to that friend, make that appointment. But if you feel like you are in a good spot, you feel like you have gotten to a point where you are okay with where you are at and that you are improving, take the opportunity to reach out to somebody. You know the signs, you know the symptoms. If you notice them in someone that you care about or in someone that you just met, ask them if they need help. Because sometimes the biggest thing that we can do is reach out to the hand of the person that was where we were at before. That's what happened to me. That's what I try to do. Please take care of yourself. Reach out to a friend in need and stay proud of who you are. Love you guys. We'll catch you next week.